Hello, my lovely Aquarians. Welcome to your November 2019 reading. This is a general reading for you, my lovely Aquarians. It's a reading for Aquarius Sun, Rising and Moon sign. Make sure you listen to your rising sign and moon sign. Some months they will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. Thank you so much for subscribing, for liking, for commenting and for sharing my channel. I really appreciate your support. It's very humbling. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you will know when I'm posting new videos. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and you can book a reading from there. That is going to be more specific to you. This is a general reading, my lovely Aquarians. So let's get started and see what's in store for you for the month of November. I feel like, my lovely Aquarians, you're coming from a place of really having found your strength, really having found... Many of you will have found your place, your direction, I want to say. My guides are telling me here it's about finding your direction, finding your confidence in moving forward, in making choices and decisions that are now good for you. I feel like some of you up to this point were really struggling to find that confidence within you to bring in the changes that you were wanting to bring in the lifestyle that you were wanting to bring in. There was this, some of you, my Aquarians, not all of you, some of you, there was some sort of, I want to say, feeling of being unhappy. Not completely happy with a situation, not completely happy, and it could be a personal situation, it could be a work environment, a work situation, it could be a family member, it's going to be different for all of you, but there was this sort of cloud hanging over you a little bit, and it's about having that determination and finding that inner strength and that confidence to bring those changes in, to make those changes, to make decisions. You were coming from... some of you have had some pretty tough lessons. You've had some pretty tough situations that you've needed to overcome. But my goodness, have you found your strength? Have you found your determination? I really like that. You know, being able to speak up. I really like that. I really like that. So that's what my guides are telling me, and that's not going to be for all of you, but it's going... I feel like I'm speaking to a specific part, a specific group of Aquarians. Okay. As we move into November, we've got the Lovers. Wow, what a nice card to start the month of November off with. This is for those of you that are in a relationship. I feel like it's a karmic relationship. It's twin souls for some of you, and twin souls aren't, you know, smooth sailing. Twin souls teach us the hardest lessons. They are difficult relationships. They are relationships that challenge us. They are relationships that create a catalyst for us in our life here to learn what we need to learn. Twin souls very often push us, catapult us onto the right path, onto finding our life's purpose. So it's pretty heavy. But for some of you, it's about the twin souls, and it's about going through that learning process. For some of you, it's about finding your soulmate, and having found your soulmate, working together and being in a really nice place. Beginning of November is going to be about love, about lessons, about learning to live with a partner, move into the next level, you know, maybe a proposal, moving in together, having a child. It's about strengthening that bond, strengthening that relationship. For those of you that are seeking a relationship, or wanting to find that significant other, wanting to find your soulmate, then beginning of November, you're really going to be in a position to be able to connect with someone on quite a deep level. So make sure you do go out, make sure you do mingle, make sure you do mix, get on the dating apps, whatever it is you do, because you're going to be quite charismatic to the opposite sex. The energy there is for you to find that significant other. You're really going to feel attractive, you're going to feel good, you're going to feel ready to get out there and find someone. For those of you that are going to send me comments and say, I don't want to find anyone, I'm happy the way I am, well, that's okay. I'm speaking to the energy that is around, and if you choose to use it, you could choose to use it to your advantage. If you are not interested in finding a significant other, well, that's okay too. Sometimes our soulmates are friends, which can create a really strong bond, a really strong connection as well. So there's potential for that situation as well. And if you choose to do that, when you get out there, you're going to be really successful in fulfilling that emotional side of your life. You're going to have great success with that. There is someone out there that potentially is a life partner. If you're in a relationship, that relationship's just going to build and get stronger. You're in a really good place to be able to find that relationship. If it's a twin flame and you're having a really rocky time of it, you are going to come out of it well, and you are going to move on from that and learn quite a lot from it. So you're going to successfully learn what you were meant to learn with each other. And that's going to be really successful as well. But there is success around you, whatever that is for you, however that's wrapped for you. It's going to be different for all of you, but there is going to be success that's going to come out of that situation, for however that is for you, however that takes shape for you. I really like that. That's really, really positive, and it builds in you this inner strength and confidence, which I really like. For many of you, this person's going to take the shape of a King of Pentacles, which is male or female, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, male or female. And this is the person that is coming up here. It's sun, rising, or moon sign. But it's someone that has these qualities, that is really earthed, that has lives well, is career driven, career oriented, career minded, work minded. They're not lazy at all. They're really goal oriented. They set goals, whatever those goals are for that person. The goals are going to vary for everybody, but they're quite earthed and quite grounded and quite determined, really supportive and reliable. That's the person I see here. For those of you that this can also represent you, it can represent you coming into this place of being really strong, being really determined. Kings of any suit are really confident. They sit up on a throne and they tell people what they want, and they expect their demands to be met. They expect what they say is going to be followed. They are in control. They expect to be listened to. There's no doubt in their mind. So you may find yourself in a place where you're feeling like you're coming into your own. You've discovered your self-worth and your confidence to ask for what it is you want, and expect that it's going to unfold for you, that it's going to happen for you. It could be something that you want to create or manifest, or it could be something that you want to get across to your partner, or to another person, or to your boss as well. So that sort of energy is coming through. I really like the energy that's coming through for you in November. You've also got the Seven of Swords here. And how this is manifesting in your reality here, I want to say to you, for those of you, I'm sorry, but I'm going to say it, this is what I'm hearing. What are you being deceptive about? What are you being secretive about? What are you being, I don't know, there's some sort of deception, and I feel like some of you are carrying that out. Some of you are being secretive about plans that you're making, or what things that you're doing, or the outcome that you're working towards. And some of you need to be mindful of people that may look at what you've got and be a little bit jealous about that, or there could be some sort of dishonesty around you. So be very observant, be very aware. And if any of you are signing any legal documents, read the fine print. When you're making big purchases, read the fine print. Don't sign contracts without really giving them a thorough going over, is what I want to say to you, because there is some of that around. the cards around it are really positive, and they're major arcana cards, and they're quite good. So I don't feel like it's a big thing, but I feel like it's, for some of you, it's self-deception. What aren't you looking at about yourself, about your situation, about your life, about what's going on around you? What aren't you being honest to yourself about? For some of you, it's what aren't you being honest to somebody else about? And for others of you, it's someone that's not being honest with you. So it's going to take any one of those forms around you and for you. Okay, as November proceeds, as November continues, you're going to be very busy. You're going to be very industrious. You're going to reap the rewards of your work. So if you're busy at work, if you've gone for a promotion, or if you're doing a lot of overtime, or if you're presenting a new project or a new idea, you're going to be really successful in that. If you own your own business, work is going to pick up. You're going to be quite busy, but you're going to enjoy that work. And in that busyness, it's also going to bring in the financial gains that you are wanting. So I feel like there's a busy time coming up around you, and it's going to bring you the benefits, the abundance that you're seeking. Now remember, abundance takes many forms. It's not just financial. It's health and happiness and love and all sorts of. So if you're going to invest, if you want to find a partner, invest in that, because you're going to reap the benefits of it. Okay. For some of you, if you're going to be working in a particular job, or wanting a promotion, or working overtime, you're going to be busy, and you're going to reap the financial gains of that, which I really like. Coming up for a lot of you too is this, but as we move through November, it's going to be this new beginning for you. There's going to be changes coming in for you. It could be in the form of a relationship, which I keep going back to, because I keep hearing, this relationship. But there's lifestyle changes, there's living arrangement changes coming up for you, and it's going to take courage and strength on your part to actually move forward into the future, because staying where you are, you're going to stagnate. So the changes that you're being asked to put in place, that you're being guided to put in place, changes that are happening around you, have the courage to jump empty-handed into the void and bring in those new changes, because you're going to find that with that trust of moving forward, bringing in those changes, you're going to start this whole new beginning. This is the first card in the tarot, which tells me this is the beginning of a new journey. This is the beginning of a new adventure. This is the beginning of something new for you. And you take with you minimal baggage, minimal emotions, you leave the past behind, and you move forward in a light-hearted way, without baggage. And you've got the sun there, so it's a good thing. It's a good thing. But also think about your don't be that reckless that you aren't really thinking about the future and what's ahead, and laying some sort of plans as well, because the Fool, while it's trusting the future and moving forward with that, with no load, with a lightness of spirit, it can also be, don't be too frivolous with the changes that you're making. Which one resonates with you? Don't be too frivolous, and really think about the changes that you're bringing into your life. And don't behave as don't be a fool in making those changes, I suppose. So it can be either side. A double-edged sword here with the Fool. It's an interesting card. The Fool's an interesting one. Fool's an interesting chap. Okay, so the changes, the changes that you're bringing in, you've got the Wheel of Fortune here. It's like something's gone full cycle, full circle. And it's not a circle really, it's a spiral, but you've come back to something. You come back to the start of something. So something's come full circle for you, my lovely Aquarians. Something's come around full circle for you to review in moving forward. What do you want to take forward with you? And that is the Fool here, I guess, the Fool card, the beginning of the tarot, because it's the wheel. You've done that. You've done the full cycle, and you're back at the beginning, if you like. Not quite the beginning, but it's done the full circle, and here we are. We're going to start again, which is the Fool here. Really interesting. So it's really a question I want to give to you. I want you to ponder what in your life has come full circle. What's come up again for you that you need to review, that you need to think about, or what changes have come up again for you that you need to move on? What sort of cycle is repeating itself in your life? It may be a cycle that you want to look at and stop this cycle, so there's got to be a change in behaviors or a new way of looking at things or a new perception of things. Or it's a cycle that comes about for you to look at where to next. Interesting one. That's an interesting one, and I feel like I'm being instructed here to give it to you as a question to ponder, to think about, to review. And this is going to be happening towards the end of November, but timing's going to be different for all of you, but this will come up for you. You've also got the Princess of Swords, and this is you, you know, Aquarius. It could be Libra or Gemini as well, male or female, but this is the start of new learning. I want to say to you, the start of new learning. What are you planning? There's new learning coming up. It could be life learning, life's lessons. It could be study. It could be a new job. It could be a new relationship where you're learning about yourself. You're learning about being in a new relationship. It's going to be different for all of you, but there is this new learning, new lessons that are coming up for you, that you're contemplating at this point, still planning, still contemplating. Which I like, because as you get to the end of November, you've got the Six of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles here is that what is yours will come to you. What is yours is there for you. It's nothing that you have to work at getting. What is there for you, you will receive, and that's how it is. If it's meant to be yours, you will receive it. If it's not going to stay. It's not going to work. So I feel like by the end of November, you're going to be reaping. You're going to be collecting or bringing towards you everything that you're destined to have, that is meant to be yours, that you're meant to be given in abundance, in this fulfillment of life, financial, love, relationships, family, health, whatever that abundance is for you, but it's just going to be there for you, this sense of completeness. It's going to be given to you. It's going to be presented to you. So the universe is going to give you these things. They're going to cross your path, and that's going to set you up for December, because I feel like December is going to be a time for you. I'm being told here December is a time of decision making for you, of life-changing decisions coming up for you in December, because they need to be made before 2020, because that's going to be the start of a whole lot of new things coming up for you, my lovely Aquarians. What an interesting reading. I hope that resonates with you. Okay, I'm going to give you a card from my angel deck, see what the angels have to say. Well, that's too many that have fallen out. Let's see there we go, what they have to say. Angel of stress. So if you're feeling stressed about the changes that are coming in, you just need to breathe. You just need to ask the angel of stress to come in around you and calm things down, or do what you go swim or go for walks, whatever it is where you find regain your balance, and keep that stress at bay. Just remain calm, knowing that you're being guided. These changes are coming to you as a guide. They're going to happen because it's karmic. Oh, that flew out, didn't it? Let's have a look. Where's my glasses? Oh, well, okay. No more complaining, Aquarius. No more complaining. Let's see what it says. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spiritually. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. Isn't that what we've been talking about? Exactly that. Exactly that for you, for this month. Let's see what your heart chakra is doing. Let's see. I like that, that is just so what this reading is about for you. Clarity of belief. You need a clarity of belief. Absolutely. Have clarity of vision, clarity of belief, so that you can move forward and honor the self, honor you, and bring forward those changes that you're wanting. Create them, bring them in, because the energy is going to certainly be there for new starts, new beginnings, particularly in love. Particularly in love. So if you're seeking a new relationship, it's this cycle. It's the wheel of fortune's in your favor, and there's new beginnings here with the Fool. So it's about, if you're seeking that relationship, there's great success around that, but you need to have clarity of belief. No blocks. Allow that energy to flow through you. So I hope that resonates for you, my lovely Aquarians. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and book a reading from there that will be specific to you. I wish you many, many blessings and an adventurous November.